Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. I hope my sound is okay because I just hit my mic and a button moved. So let's hope the sound is good because I do not want to have to redo this video. Okay. Make sure to what was I finna say? Oh, thank you, girl. I done forgot what I was gonna say, but I know I said welcome to my channel. Okay, so let's move on to subscribe. Okay, subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff. This is my review for Going Up Hip Hop. Is what I think I meant to say, but this, I don't care. Anyway, do not forget to like this video, comment in the comment section. Also, share it on your social media. Make sure to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you. Do not forget to inhale and to exhale because it'll help you remember what you forgot when doing videos at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. You can also follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner because that's where I'm always at and whatnot. Okay. I would not be on screen for this because growing up hip hop, unless I'm doing it live, I don't feel like being on screen with these fools because it doesn't give enough to be on screen for. But y'all know I got the screenshots to help us get through this episode. This episode was a mess. Between Brianna's drunkenness, that's why I got the little drunken emoji up there, twist, foolishness, okay, Savannah being a follower, and Boogie just being sexy, okay? I was like, let's get through this video. So it's the first episode, well, the first scene. We see Angela and Jojo meeting up with Cree. Okay, so Cree can show them the space that she got for Jojo and Tanisha's anniversary party. At first, I was confused. I'm like, y'all gonna be outside in the parking lot? Like, you dressed up a parking lot? A parking lot, but I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but we shall see what's going to happen or whatever. So Jojo said he's going to trust her vision. I say, please do. Now, we do see Angela and Cree sit down a little chit chat a little bit or whatever about being in love, about dating. It was a cute little scene. Look, I'm here for Angela when she's trying to be transparent, when she's trying to be regular people or whatnot. It was a cute little scene, Angela bring up how she is in love with Daniel, that she fell in love really, really fast, that she's a fall in love fast kind of person or whatever, and God willing, they can go further. Now, as far as we know, they are not together anymore. But I mean, I guess it was fun while it lasted. And then Cree brings up how for her, she's in a situationship, okay, because she consistently has her walls up, and she knows that's a bit of an issue for her. Now, Jojo and Cree had a little conversation. Cree hosts events there in Miami. Jojo has, I guess, an entertainment company, and Cree also worked with artists, from Flip and Slide. And so Jojo say we should put on a showcase, with the artist that you work with, the artist that I work with, or whatever. He also brings up how we should also include Egypt because she's singing, she dance. I think it'd be great for her to get some shine too. Now Egypt, not Sam. Okay, we won't have Sam performing, but we can have Egypt. I mean, I guess so. I also don't know, so I also kind of don't care. But again, I'm happy they're trying to do more with the franchise than sit around and do nothing or whatever. Now we then see a whole little scene with Savannah and Twist, okay, and Brianna, okay, and then initially, and we know that's her brother, that's Savannah's brother. Is it Savannah or Savannah? I'm gonna call her whatever, but that's little Stevie J too, little Stevie, whatever he was there too. Well, he wasn't there, but he come up in a minute. And I had to do one little screenshot. So Twist goes up to Savannah's house basically so that Savannah can go and meet Brianna. So Brianna come over. The fact that Twist over there in his weed, I don't like anyone who come to my house and smoke. Do not come to my house and smoke. Now I feel like Savannah also smokes weed, so it's probably a puff pass party. And we know Brianna smokes weed, so it's a puff pass party. But don't come to my house with your weed, okay? Don't come to my house trying to light things to put your smoke in my ear. I don't like that, okay? I may only want my weed. How do I know that your weed ain't laced with something, okay? Because Twist is a bit extra. Anyway, so when Brianna get there and whatnot, they chit chat, and then she brings up how she was hanging out with Egypt and Sam and Boogie. Okay, now of course, Twist feels worried about her hanging out with Sam because she don't like Sam being boxing the boxers, and Brianna feels worried about her hanging out with Boogie because she feel like Boogie did not defend her against Egypt and Sam. Why is y'all children sitting around here chit chatting about other people as if people don't have the right to get to know people for themselves? Okay, but I'm going to leave that be. Now, Brianna brings up how, yes, I know Boogie or whatever. First, Twist told her that Egypt and Sam gonna try to get her involved in a weird shit. They be on OnlyFans. She's like, no, that won't happen with me. I feel like it possibly could. She may be doing OnlyFans now. Savannah might be paying for that apartment by selling puss on OnlyFans. We don't know that, but it could be true because we still don't know how she getting money. But anyway, when Brianna find out how it's like a little double date a little bit and how she gonna go out with Boogie a little bit, she then say, you can't really trust him or whatever. Watch how it be with him. Okay, watch. I don't trust him. I'm looking like, girl, you Brianna, stop drinking. Go to AA, calm down. I don't know what's wrong with her, but again, I do not like when other people push their opinions on people before they have met them and got their own opinion of them. Okay, and mainly Brianna and Twist's issues with Sam and Boogie are so minuscule, it's not even worth passing that information on to other people. I said a whole bunch of people. I'm gonna move on from that. Now we then see when Savannah's getting ready for her date with Boogie, she calls her brother little Stevie J. Okay, and when she y'all want a little date or whatever, and he suggests, well, you probably need to go ahead and like, you know what I'm saying, Google him, like see what he up to, see what he about. Who is Boogie Dash? Because I would Google somebody, and I feel like people will Google us before going on a date with us. Now she Googled Boogie, and an article came up that he was arrested. Okay, an old girl him being arrested for domestic violence. Domestic violence. Now it happened back in 2013 when a girlfriend said that he grabbed her by the neck when they was arguing. Okay, and so he was like arrested for a little bit. He wasn't charged. He ended up like I guess pleading down and it's having to do like some therapy or whatever, some anger management or whatever. But he wasn't like charged or found guilty of anything. But those were the charges. Okay. So boom, pow, pow, we have that. Now we then see Egypt and Peppa sitting around in the same bed with a pussycat in the bed. What y'all in the bed for with a pussycat? Okay, y'all cat women now. Anyway, Egypt and them talking or whatever, mainly about TT. The crackhead Aunt Donna, Aunt Debbie, whatever, Aunt Don, okay, said how she heard TT's fiance Sean was cheating on TT. Pepper then say she already knew about it. Okay, how did she know? Because TT told her back when it was cool when she first got with Sean. Okay, but she said I didn't say shit because it wasn't my business to say. And TT told me how hurt she was that she found out that he had cheated or whatever. But again, they worked through it and they're together now. This is the issue I have with both Pepper and Egypt. The fact that your family told you about something that happened, why y'all making it seem like she was hiding it or like, she's getting her bad karma? It had already happened. Okay? It had already happened. And considering the fact both Pepper and Egypt have been cheated on in the past, why are y'all happy that this could come out to embarrass TC? I was like, girl, when you have family like this, who needs enemies? When you sit around your child's and daughter and eat it around her punk ass mama, and y'all are like reveling in that y'all know something that happened with TT that y'all can kind of use against her. I'm like, y'all are foul. Okay? Foul, foul, foul. Because Pepper's in her own mouth. TT was devastated and so hurt by it. So why is y'all using that against her now? Simply because she don't like Sam. And the reason she don't like Sam is because he's evil. Look at what he's got y'all doing against y'all own family. Girl, it can never be me. I tell you all the time. You have to love some family from afar. Okay? Say fuck them from afar. Okay? Say I'll put you from afar. You can't have certain family members in your because this is what happens. They are meant to disturb your peace. Okay, I'm gonna leave that be. Egypt brings up how I picked Jamaica first. I told you a long time ago when I first got with Sam, I wanted to get married in Jamaica. And I'm saying I can't believe that she just does not want to see me happy, whatever. Her bad energy is coming back around her. I'm like Egypt. The fact that you want to make me believe that you the only person who can be married in Jamaica, as if TT Mama don't live there, as if she didn't meet Sean there. Okay, you want to have the wedding in Jamaica because that's your roots. They are her roots too. That's like my auntie telling me you can't get married in America because I live here. I'm like, bitch, it's the country we live in. How can you tell anyone they can't have a wedding in a country that they want? Girl, you don't own Jamaica. You don't own no land there. Okay, your auntie lived there, who was TT's mama. Get out my fucking face. Girl, they get on my nerve. Out of those cat lady face assholes. That's not nice, really. Don't say that. That's not nice. I apologize. I meant it. I said what I said, but I don't want to say that far. Anyway, we then see a scene that I think was pointless. It was with Denise and Angela and Vanessa and Cree and Brianna just sitting around looking at like 4, 5 items or whatever that no, that Vanessa is working on. I think with Patriot or whatever. It was fine. A little fake tea party or whatever for the girl to chit chat and whatnot. I'm like, whatever, whatever, whatever. They start talking about dating or whatever, which makes Vanessa answer, well, how long have you been with Daniel? What's going on with you and Daniel? Do you like Daniel? Where's Daniel? There's all these questions about Daniel. And when Vanessa started asking, that makes the other woman start asking as well. And she was like, girl, these to me questions or whatever. I don't feel right. Leave me be. It's okay. Let's change the subject. Nobody can feel as if they come into an event and then everyone is bombarding them with questions about the new man they dating. Leave me alone. Okay, leave me alone. Get out my face or whatever. So when Vanessa pulls Angela to the side to have like a sideline private conversation because she wants to meet Daniel. Vanessa, I really need you to get some business. I really need you to stop asking her about who she dating and when you gonna meet him. When you ain't never, ever, 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 ever even spoke on your boyfriend on this show. You have been with that man for I don't know how many years. We don't see him or your child or nothing. Your whole storyline should not be what is Angela doing that I can involve myself in? What is she doing that I can say she won't include me in? You need to stop trying to involve yourself in who she dating and figure out what's going on in your relationship. Okay, and I get it. Maybe your man don't want to be on camera. Maybe hers don't either. Okay, now we've seen them once or twice. Okay, we've seen them once or twice, but stop pressing it as if you have the right or you just have the authority to have to meet this man and talk to him. She ain't been dating him that long. Let her enjoy that. Okay, again, get you some business that is separate from your sister. Okay. Anyway, that's what happened right there. Now we do see Boogie and Savannah on their little date or whatever, and you see he was how hey you look all good, girl. Thank you, Boogie. You got me flowers? Yes, he got you flowers. Now they get in the car, chit chat or whatever. She asked him, so I Googled you. This arrest came up. What's up with that? He like, look, I had a girl. She wasn't my girlfriend or whatever, but she would not leave me alone. I then went out one time, met some girls at a club, brought all the girls from the club back to my place, was in bed with two of them, and then the girl who would not leave me alone showed up too. So all the other girls had to leave because she was upset, and then she was more upset when she saw it was two girls in my bedroom. She then kicked them out. Now me and her fussing and arguing or whatever, and she's upset with me. I'm upset with her, and then she swung on me. I then pushed her or mushed her onto my bed, and we then had sex. I said, "Oh, okay." He then said too, and she told him after the fact that, oh, that's what she wanted. She wanted to fuck out. I guess she wanted to have rough sex. I don't know. He then said 2 days later, the cop showed up saying that she said that he put his hand around her neck while they were arguing, which is what the charge was. And he was, I don't know. I guess him pushing her on the bed is what she's saying was the aggressive assault and stuff. He said so he did not go to jail or whatever, but it was over. But she came back after that and they kept having sex. I was like, oh, it was like rough sex. Look, you can't press charges on some dude. Say he put his hands around my neck and we was arguing. He choked me, but you keep fucking him after the fact. If you like rough sex, just say that. Okay, some of us like that kind of stuff. I'm gonna leave that be. Anyway, Savannah say I ain't with that. I am not with that, but I feel like she is. Okay, I feel like she may like that if the money pay right. Anyway, we're gonna leave that be. We do see that him and her and him was on a double date with Egypt and Sam. I don't care to show them because I don't like them. They ain't do shit besides talk about, oh, y'all make a cute couple. Y'all can be a whole couple. I mean, Savannah and Boogie make a good couple looks wise, but I feel like she bought that money. She wants to know, what can he buy me? What bill can he pay? And there's a difference between wanting someone who can not be a financial burden to you, but you should not just want to be with somebody for money. I don't like that. Anyway, and then Egypt and Sam just sit and dog TT. TT ain't shit, and the fact that Sam said, Egypt is the royalty from Pep and Tretch. Who is TT? What has she done? She ain't did no music. I'm like, who the fuck is Sam? At least TT is the niece of Pep. At least TT grew up within the family of the hip hop circle. Who the fuck is Sam? We don't like you, nigga. You can't say who is TT. And I'm not saying TT is the best all and the be all, but Sam really be talking like he been riding with them for years. You still brand new, nigga. Girl, I can't stand him. Okay, and I'm like Egypt saying how TT is drama, how TT took her wedding idea, whatever. And Savannah is like, oh, maybe TT is messy. I'm looking like, bitch, how do you know? You haven't met her yet. Savannah is a follower. Okay, she follows the leader of whoever leaded her somewhere, even if she don't know if it's true or not. She's stupid. I'm telling y'all, she dumb. And for the most part, Egypt and Peppa scenes are always negatively about TT. TT don't discuss them. She tried to avoid that. Okay, so I'm like, get off her dick. Anyway, we then had the whole anniversary party. It was cute. Cree did a great job decorating. Okay, we know that and not Angela, Denise was surprised and happy about the whole surprise or whatever. Now it was a masquerade ball. Okay, it was a whole masquerade ball. And Brianna and Twist did not want to put their mask on. Okay, Twist did not want to stop smoking his weed. Okay, he was even putting the blunt ashes out on the white floor. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Brianna was drunk. Okay, she came after having some drinks or whatever. And the fact that Twist came to this elegant party with a goddamn blanket and some slippers with gloves and 3 cups because he drinking lean. I'm looking like, what is wrong with people? Do not come to my event if you do not want to participate in my event. You being here is not your participation. You following the goddamn rules of the surprise party for my wife. Is look, Twist had me fucked up. Even though he felt like he didn't have to follow no rules because they know I smoke weed, I was like, that ain't the point. Cree, who was the planner of it, kept asking him, can you just put the weed out until they get here so they don't walk into a weed smoke room? Can you do that? You must not know me. Fuck you, Twist. And I like Twist. Okay, he cool with me. But Twist was on some bullshit, being completely rude and disrespectful to Cree. And I did not like that. Respect people who was holding events. I don't get no fuck if she don't know you. This ain't your event, bro. If you did not want to come and follow the rules, don't come here. Okay? Twist. At the end of the day, you funny, my dude. Okay, but you don't make this show. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? And when he told Cree, because she kept asking him, like, why are you dropping ashes on the floor? Can you please put the mask on? Stop talking to me. You know what I'm saying? He then said, get off my dick. Okay. I don't know why you keep fucking with me. Okay, and he then told her, you look like your daddy in the face. I'm looking like, what? First of all, Cree is beautiful. Okay, and I do not like when men try to insult women based on their looks. Twist, we can barely see your face on any given Thursday. Okay, fuck you, bro. I do not like how he came at Cree. And I usually like Twist. I usually fuck with Twist. You want some bullshit today, okay? And I like how Cree was. Bro, look, first of all, I would have to get down really, really, really low to even get to your dick, okay? Because I am too big and too tall for that. Yup, you too big for it. He said, no, you too everything for me. And she then said, okay, yes, I do look like my father. And who you look like? Lil Wayne? I'm like, yep. He Lil Wayne's twin. Okay. Lil Wayne birthed him out of his penis. I was like, you was on some bullshit twist. I was a complete bullshit and getting on my nerves or whatever. But we're gonna leave that be. We're gonna leave that be. Now we do see a little short scene of Jojo and Denise, not Denise, Jojo and Creed talking, and they talking about the whole showcase or whatever, and how they're gonna have Egypt in it. And TT happened to walk up, and they asked her, "So do you think it'd be a good idea for TT to be in the thing? Not Sam, but I mean, girl." They asked TT if she think it'd be a good idea for Egypt to be in it, not Sam, but Egypt, and not gonna appreciate her saying, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with me. Like that's not no 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 no, don't do that. That's not on me." And I'm like, that's what an adult would do. Okay. Now when Jojo asked her about her wedding, when it's the wedding and is he invited, because again she was at his wedding, so he wants to be at hers. And she said, well, yeah, we're gonna have a wedding or whatever. It's a destination wedding, and Sean wants it to be in Jamaica because we met in Jamaica, and that's where we kind of fell in love or whatever and got ourselves together. And Savannah gonna say, ooh, maybe Egypt right. Maybe TT is trying to take her shot. I'm looking like, bitch, you don't. Savannah, she's a follower. No one talking about Egypt. Why y'all acting like she's saying I want to have my wedding at this location on this day, and it's the exact location. It's like the exact hotel, the exact space, the exact day of Egypt's wedding. The fact that they're having the same wedding just in the same country. You know how many people have weddings in Jamaica? Lots of people. People have weddings all the time in every city, in every state, and no one can say, "Oh, well, so and so just wants to have it there because of me." Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. Anyway, we do see, when Savannah go down there and talk to um Brianna, okay, she brings up her whole double date with Boogie. Now it's the whole thing between Boogie and Brianna. Now clearly she's drunk. Clearly she's been drinking. Who cares or whatever? Savannah walks away because like I don't want to be involved in this because again, Brianna is acting foolish and upset. Oh, y'all want to date? Oh, really? Mm, mm. So did you learn about loyalty on the date? I'm looking like, what is wrong with you? So he like, what's wrong? What's going on? Like, what is your issue with me? She's like, you let Sam and Egypt talk about me. You sat there and you allowed them. You just watched them talk. So I can't trust you. He like, that's what you mad about? He like, look, I did sit there and I let them talk. I did not engage with them. I let them say what they want to say because if I engage with them, it gets worse. See, I did just let them talk, but that's really what it was. Well, you should have defended me. He like, okay, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry that I did not defend you like you wanted me to. She did say, I don't like sorry niggas. You okay, fine. I apologize. Okay, my bad. I get it. She then gets mad because, well, you should have gotten up and walked away from them. I'm like, bitch, why do you keep fussing, telling him he's apologized? Why you keep giving errors of what he should have done instead of just sitting there and just letting them talk? I'm like, girl, get you some AA. And she gets up and walks away. That's why I can't fuck with you. I'm looking like, girl, somebody get her some help. Okay. So at this point in time, the event is over, the dinner is over, everyone is trying to leave, and she's up there still fussing with Boogie. No, no. He like, look, let's not do this here. Let's not do this on camera. No, we're gonna do it now. I want to talk now. Okay. He was like, okay, fine. She then said, oh, you want to do for the camera? She like, I just told you no, and you said, look, she is tripping. He trying to leave. She grabbed. You don't care about me or my mother or my father or my grandparents or my flowers or my children or my freckles of my weed, my wine, all this shit. I'm like, what? She's really, really drunk. And he like, you know what? The next time I talk to her, I'm gonna bring up her drinking because when she talked to me about my shit, I think I should be saying to her because she's clearly intoxicated and on some bullshit. Brianna, you need help, sis. Okay, from Jesus, his everybody. Okay, calm down. You upset for no real reason. You was upset that he did not defend you. He didn't apologize. You still got mad and wanted to fuss the fight, girl. You the one doing it for the cameras, not him. You. Okay. Anyway, that was all. I gotta go. Talk to you later.